In the early morning hours of June 30, 1964, Houston socialite Candace "Candy" Mosler entered her estranged husband's apartment to find him stabbed and bludgeoned to death. Jacques Mosler, the head of a $33 million banking and loan empire, had earlier moved out of the couple's River Oaks mansion to live in Key Biscayne, Florida. While Candy had a solid alibi, her nephew and suspected lover, Melvin Lane Powers, did not. Harris County Sheriff's deputies caught up with Powers in Houston 3 days later, arresting him for first-degree murder. A year later, Dade County officials in Florida similarly charged Candy. Extradition to Florida. On July 20, 1965, a Miami grand jury indicted both Powers and Mosler on charges of first-degree murder. This silent KPRC segment captures a preliminary hearing at the Dade County Courthouse 6 days later, during which the defendants pleaded not guilty. The case was evidently so sensational that KPRC sent a camera crew to Florida when the case moved from Houston to Miami. State's Attorney Richard Gerstein tried the case himself, risking his perfect record as a prosecutor. The Mosler-Powers trial began in Miami on January 17, 1966. The prosecution argued that the couple murdered Jacques to acquire his multi-million-dollar fortune. Between Candy's platinum blonde glamour, her controversial relationship with her co-defendant, and the courtroom dramatics provided by defense attorney Percy Foreman, the trial became a media sensation. Court proceedings were so sordid that the judge barred spectators under 21. While a Miami newspaper printed supplemental coverage on hot pink paper. After 3 days of deliberation and 6 inconclusive votes, the jury passed a ruling of not guilty. The courtroom spectacle ended with the cleared couple driving off in a gold Cadillac. Mosler and Powers split after a year or two of living together in Houston. She remarried in 1971, dying 5 years later as a result of an accidental overdose. Powers died in 2010, following a prosperous career as a real estate developer. While the Mosler-Powers case brought Foreman national attention, he is perhaps best known for defending James Earl Ray, the assassin of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in this Coup News segment from 1964. Foreman responds to criticism over his representing another controversial client, Jack Ruby. Ruby fatally shot Lee Harvey Oswald while the latter was in police custody for the assassination of President John F. Kennedy.